Hey guys, how's it going? So this question is from a client of mine who've been with me since I started astrology online, and also a good friend, Ricky. Ricky, this question was posted by you, and I thought it's good to make a video because it's a good question. Now, the question that Ricky posted was for marriage compatibility. Okay, so you have two candidates. One, if you like the person, and there's a lot of commonality between you and the person. However, astrologically, it is incompatible. And the other candidate is that you like the person, astrologically perfect, but then there is no commonality. There's nothing mutual between you and the other person. So which one would you choose, right, to have a life partner? Because remember, choosing a life partner is such an integral part, not only as a social obligation, but also as part of the Hindu tenets as well. So to perform the best as a grahasta, you need to properly choose your life partner. So in that situation, the question essentially is, why do we need to look at the astrological compatibility? Is it not enough? You just see a person, you like the person, there's some commonalities, and okay, let's go with it. Isn't that not enough? Well, why not? The thing is, it's an option. But the only difference is, if you look at it astrologically, it gives you more confidence to know about the person, to be more compromising when there's a problem, right? It's not that you're trying to read all about the person. No, it's not that. Compatibility, synastry, or what we call as பொருத்தம் in Tamil, is for us to have a good understanding about whom we are getting married. Remember, it's a lifelong contract. It's not that you get married today and divorce the next week, although it happens nowadays, but that defeats the purpose. Your responsibility, your commitment should be to save your marriage in times of turmoil and to make sure it's successful, right? So why would you need to look at astrological compatibility? That is the question here. Okay, now if you know a person, right, chances are you would know physically, of course. Okay, so if you know the person, or she likes to eat this thing, or she likes to do this kind of stuff, or he likes to bite his fingernails when he's thinking, then all these things are physical observations. You can do that, that's fine. Even emotional, some people, they get easily disturbed when they are working. They don't want to be disturbed when they're working, right? Or some people, when they are having a conversation, they expect you to be fully engaged with you. They don't like you to look around here and there, right? And all these are emotional aspects, right? And there can be a plethora of other things. The question is, the thing that you will not know is the the soulful part of this. This is where astrology comes in. Okay, now what is the soulful aspects? Is basically love, care, joy, commitment, responsibility. All that is not easily seen from an external facade. These are the qualities or the attributes of the soul. Okay, which is why when I perform astrological analysis, compatibility analysis, it's thorough work. It takes 15 days at least for me to go through each and every detail of both the bride and the bridegroom, to ensure that it is a good reading. Okay, it doesn't mean it has perfect. Okay, an imperfect marriage sometimes is better than a perfect one, because there's more drama involved, and the more drama and the more problems there is, the more attachment, the more bond it creates. But anyway, my point, and to answer to your question, is you may not have the soulful factors of the person whom you get married, right? And that is something which Vedic astrology it will give you, right? So because we have the 12 different categories, or what we call as kutas, right? Which if I could remember it, it's Dana, it's Dina, Gana, Mahindram, Tharam, Stridhirgam, Yoni, Rasi, Raj, Vedam, uh, what else? Varnam, Nadi, and also Rasi's Lord for psychological assessment. If I'm not mistaken, those are the 12 plus another one 13th actually with the Rasi Lord. So these are the things that we need to look at in detail. Now that's just one part of the synastry. The other part of the synastry is the individual houses. We take the first house of the girl and the first house of the boy, and then we match it to see how does it have any kind of afflictions or so on and so forth. And together, using the Gunamilan and also the houses, it gives you a more holistic view of whom are you going to get married and what are the prospects which are provided to you. It's always good to look at astrological chart. It doesn't matter if you're married and then you want to go for synastry checking. It's nothing wrong. It is in fact good for you to do, which is why I'll always ask, when people come to me for compatibility checking, the first thing I'll ask is for consensus. I want both the boy and the girl to know that I'm doing it to begin with, right? And then the report must be read by both of them. I'm sorry, listened by, because I do audio reports, so they must listen to what I'm saying, both of them, because by doing so, both will understand where they are and what are their weaknesses and strengths. Which again promises a transparent marriage, right? So I hope, Ricky, this answers your question. Sorry it took me a long time to respond, but I'm glad I hope that this will be beneficial for you and also to all who's listening right now. So take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.